Have you ever noticed that some women flock towards the same man but not the other, even if you're in his presence? This same guy gets all the attention from the ladies and men without even trying. They may as well hand him the keys because he makes it look so easy. This is not by coincidence, bro. The fact is, he is attractive and it's not all about looks. So in this video, I want to go over the 13 things that women notice first about men. Ask any real woman and one of these traits more than likely is going to come out her mouth. If you like my content and you rock with your boy, make sure you show me some love and hit that subscribe button. One of the first traits that a woman notices about a man is his appearance. How does he look? What is his grooming standards like? Does he keep his face shaved? Does he have a nice thick beard? Does he have a full head of hair? What about the way he dressed? All of these things come into play. If you are dressed like a little boy or a little kid, a lot of times grown women aren't going to take you too serious. Dressing like a young man is going to attract younger crowds, and if you don't look the age or don't fit the part, you will not attract those type of women. You need to dress the part. In order to attract the woman that you're trying to get, you need to look like what they're looking for. Understand a woman that you want. Your overall physical presentation plays a huge part in women deciding if they're going to sleep with you or select you for whatever activity that she may have planned in the future. Make sure your clothing looks nice. Make sure you smell decent, and make sure you look well groomed in order to attract women. Her first appearance may be the last time that you see her, so make an impact. The next trait that I have on my list that women first notice about a man is his sense of humor. Are you too serious? Do you laugh about anything? Are you a clown? There needs to be a distinct difference between funny and being a fool. Women like a man with a sense of humor and a guy that knows how to turn it on and off when it's needed. Everything isn't a joke. You don't want a woman that you're dating to take you for one. A man that a woman takes for a joke, she's likely to walk over or play around with his emotions and feelings. If you care about getting a woman to be attracted towards you, you need to have the right mix of humor. Joke about things that may require a joke and be mindful of some stuff that shouldn't be said at all. If you are lacking in the looks department, your saving grace just might be your communication skills. There's plenty of women out here that love to find them a man that will talk them out of their panties. Are you out here like a snake charmer? Are you gifted with the tongue of a player? Maybe a used car salesman or a con artist? How good is your communication skills? Have you ever thought about it? Being able to communicate and effectively articulate your thoughts is a turn on to intelligent women. Communication isn't just about talking about what you want to talk about. You also need to be an effective communicator. Are you actually actively listening or just running your mouth because you like to hear yourself talk? How much talking is she doing in the conversation, or are you doing all the talking? When you're communicating with a woman, you need to try to engage her to talk. You shouldn't feel like you're talking to a brick wall. You need to be communicating, she needs to be talking back. If you're a poor communicator, more than likely you're a poor listener. Work on your communication skills so you can get what you want out of life. The fourth thing that I have on my list that women notice about attractive men is their ambition. Typically a woman will ask about your ambition in many different ways, usually is on a date. They'll ask you things like, what is your goals? What is your plans for the next 5 years? What makes you work so hard in your life? Having a sense of purpose makes you an awesome person. Some things you say out your mouth women are not gonna like, but you gotta be your own man. Have that ambition. Number 5. Your body language is important to women. This is one of those traits that women notice right away. Even a man notices this. If you out here with a saggy body, your back all hunched over, your neck all hanging out, it tells me without even knowing you that you have a bad posture. Just like a 75-year-old man. What about your eye contact? Are you scared of a little woman? Why are you shying away from looking at her? Be confident. Don't be a creep, but don't be afraid to look at her as well. Look her in the eyes and say hello. It's not that hard. Be mindful of her facial expression. These will give plenty of hints about how she feels without even talking. When it comes to a trait that women notice in a man in the first conversation, intelligence is a big one. Are you a big dummy? Do you have the brain of a 5-year-old, or are you able to have an intelligent conversation with a lady? Do you have the ability to engage in a thoughtful conversation? Can you hold a conversation? Do you know what to talk about? Let me let you in on a little secret. When it comes to talking to women and talking to women that you actually like, you need to be speaking to a woman that has similar similar interests to you. When you talk to women that like similar things to you, it makes it easier on yourself. When you talk to women that don't understand you, it forces you to jump through hoops and think about things that feel unnatural. Stop wasting your time. Intellectual conversations about a topic doesn't mean you have to talk about some sophisticated things. You could be talking about just art. Stop going out your way talking to people that don't understand you and have you engage in the conversation where you looking like a deer in headlights. I don't care what lie women tells you, physical appearance is important. They will tell you some things about how they like a guy with a dad bod or your body isn't important, but at the same time, in their little group chats or talking to their friends or whoever it might be, they're staring at the hot guy, the guy with a decent build, a guy with a nice body. You want your woman to keep staring at other men and looking like that? Keep on being the second option, the third option, looking like the fourth option, or the fifth option with a nasty body. Get in there, get your body together, and stop listening to lies so you can find a woman that actually likes you. A healthy physique will get you noticed. Being out here being built like a straw, it just ain't the way to go. Have some self-discipline and respect for yourself. Take you some before and after pictures so you can see the results many months later. And don't just do it for women, do it for yourself. One of the things that women like to harp on and notice about a man is emotional intelligence. Being an emotional intelligent person means that you understand how to manage and utilize your emotions effectively. Know how to be upset, know when to be upset, the right way to be upset or happy in certain situations. There's claims that women have a lot more emotional intelligence than men. Have you ever tried to convey your thoughts and feelings to a woman and you feel like you were shut down? This is one of the clearest signs of a low emotional intelligent person. Having emotional intelligence allows you to communicate and understand other people's emotions as well. If that person has high emotional intelligence, they will understand that conversations are supposed to go both ways, and not only that, they will know how to maintain their composure without going off like a loose cannon. How many emotional intelligent people that you know? Number 9. Women like a man that has decent social skills. How well do you interact with others? When you are in the presence of another guy or another woman, are you the type of person that they want to talk to? Are they presenting you with ideas and problems hoping that you can solve them? If these people aren't talking to you, there's a good chance that they don't believe that you can handle the situation. They don't want to socialize with you. When you have good social skills, people often come to you to save a day on a particular situation. What are you good at? Do you know how to socialize and navigate through tough situations? Do people ever run to you for help? That's a clear indicator that you may have good social skills. Another trait that women notice about a guy is his passion and interest. What are you interested in, man? What is your hobbies? Do you just sit around the house all day? Do you play video games? Do you go for walks? Do you shoot pool? Do you ride bikes? What do you do? These are questions that women might ask you on a date. And if you ain't got nothing decent to say, she might look at you like a loser, a bum, a turkey, a weak man. Go pick up a hobby. Even if the woman don't like it, do what you think is fun for you. A hobby shows that you're passionate about something. And to some women, if it's cool, she just may want to tag along. Go do something. Feel free to live your life. Get out the house. Or if the weather is bad, find you a hobby that's in the house. This is how you become interesting. If you are lacking in the looks department, one thing that may attract some women is financial stability. How do you manage your money? This is an important thing for a lot of folks because some folks, they get a little money, then they blow it, make huge mistakes. Now they are at square one all over again. If you ain't never had more than $5,000 in your bank account at one point in your life, there's a good chance that you may be struggling in life. You may not be the most stable person when it comes to managing money. While this may not always be the case, oftentimes or not, if you ain't financially stable, some of these things will be noticed. The 12th trait that women notice about a man is his reliability. Are you a dependable man? Can she call you to save the day when times get tough? Can she depend on you to come through when she needs you the most? Can you save the day? These are the typical things that women look for in a guy. A man that can follow through on what he said. Too many dudes out here, they saying one thing and doing another. Stop being extra flaky unless it's necessary and called for. You gotta second guess all of that. Being a reliable person ties into who you are as a person. Some of y'all don't even know y'all not reliable. If anybody's never calling you for anything or depending on you for anything, I'm banking that you're not as reliable that you think you are. The last thing that I have on my list that women look for in men is maturity. There's a lot of men out here over the age 18, legally by law, but these same dudes have the temperament of a baby. What I'm gonna need for some of the men that's lacking in this area is to calm down Stop being extra emotional and have some mental maturity in the head. You don't have to argue with everybody. And this includes the ability to handle stress and make thoughtful decisions. So these have been my 13 key traits that women notice about a man. Can you honestly say that you can fulfill most of them? Leave a like, comment, or subscribe. This your boy Code Labz, and I'm out.